Hello, everyone. I'm Silent Bracken, and welcome to episode 8 of my series on Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead.
So today I'm hoping to we searched this craft shop last episode. I'm hoping to search this dojo and maybe we can get around like this pawn shop, this military surplus, and this fire station as well. Um I guess the general goal is to kind of search this like kind of this block here, I guess. So, all right, it's time to get to it then. Yeah, it's probably going to be another relatively short episode today, I think. Um, I'm not exactly sure. Right, that door open. Still got four. Right, guess I'll grab the extra crowbar. Yeah, it's chewing gun, I guess. All right. Oh, BB gun. Might want that actually. I'm not sure, but we might be able to do something with that. Like we might be able to practice our marksmanship skill. Maybe. I'm not sure. But it's really easy to just throw in the car real quick, so it's fine. Ah, man. Alright, so that basement's full of cockroaches. I'm not really sure what to grab out of here. This isn't the main point of what we're supposed to be doing today, so... Kind of getting sidetracked a little bit, I suppose. Let's grab all this stuff pretty much real quick. Toss it in the car. So we're here right here. We're right here right now. The dojo is here. So let's see if we can kind of sneak around. Ah, Yeah, I don't want to fight a cunning feral in melee, really, to be honest with you. That sounds like a terrible idea. It's not as easy as that first one, because, like, we're not really in a situation to be able to, like, lure it away really easy and just, like, shoot it somewhere. Hmm. Oh, there's a bunch more zombies up here again. Alright. Well, we'll have to deal with all these zombies, too. That up a little bit. These zombies over here. That's a pupating zombie, apparently, but it doesn't have the pupating zombie model, it just has a fat zombie model. Um, okay. That guy was real annoying, huh? Yeah, so we're gonna have to shoot that cunning feral, I think. It's gonna be kind of dangerous. I don't like it's gonna attract like all the zombies in the whole area here, pretty much. Like it's gonna be unfortunate, but it is what it is. Our character's pretty slow right now because our leg is messed up, but we can heal. And we'll just let him bleed, I think. Might as well shoot these guys too. wheel, and we'll just drop it on the ground now. Getting a bit louder than usual. It's fine though. Generally, I always collect the casings, but um, I don't really reload rounds very much. Like, I have reloaded rounds before, and maybe I'll try to make sure I actually do that a bit more in this series here, but we'll have to figure out how to get all the, like, the gunpowder and stuff, which I just don't really know how to get other than looting gun stores. Let's see what's in here. Rocks, I'll grab rock, sure. Electronics, any kind of like medical or like drug stuff, crap. Honk the horn. And we'll lure all these zombies over to the fence here and take care of them over here. It's a lot better for my character's health, I think. Especially since we can't really move very well right now. Attention. Catch our breath. Right, I'm gonna smash all these corpses up here so they don't revive. There's more over here. That zombie was already messed up from something, so that's good. Our spear does need to be repaired. I'll have to go back to base and repair that in a minute, I think. I don't know if I have a miscellaneous repair kit on me or not, so I guess I could check real quick. No, it does not seem we do have a miscellaneous repair kit here. All right. Okay. I don't want to risk our spear breaking and us having to make a new one because that took like 8 hours for our character to make or something. 'Cause it took him like 6 hours to make the spear shaft, and then like 2.5 hours or something to make the actual spear itself after we made the shaft. So I'm gonna head back to base and then come back to the city after I'm done repairing that, and I guess offloading the loot that I have on me right now. I'll see you guys then. All right, everyone. So while I was here and I repaired my spear and like sorted all the loot out, I decided to move the fridge over here and plug it into the power grid. I guess we'll see whether or not our batteries can hold enough power to keep it on through the night. I think they should. Um, we have a total of 6,000 storage, and it uses, I think, about 30 watts an hour. So, yeah, I think it should last through the nighttime fine, as long as we don't burn through all of our power by like doing something else first. Um, but yeah, I just figured I should like mention that now because I'll probably forget later. All right, everyone. I'm back at the city. I have repaired the spear and offloaded all that loot we picked up. Um, there's some loot in the this cargo spaces here that I picked up on the way here, but it's not much. It's just like some scrap metal I decided to grab real quick. We're gonna need a supply of that for when we start actually forging stuff. There's gonna be a quest for one of the people at the refugee center to get them cigarettes. So that's kind of why I'm collecting all these cigarettes. It's like, yeah, we'll probably use some of them to increase our character's mood on occasion, but mostly, um, it's mostly kind of just for like that generally. I mean, like we might smoke some of them, but generally it's just for that trading, really. Yeah, it seems like all these feral humans actually have like real crowbars on them now. In the version of the game that I've played the most on, they tended to have makeshift ones that were made out of like pipes, like different piping or whatever. And it was kind of a rare chance that they'd have anything else. I have no idea which things I've searched in this big pile of bodies, which ones I haven't. All right. Oh, they finally made their way over here, huh? They certainly took their time doing that. Actually, we're gonna grab this gas mask here because we already have a gas mask, but I might want another one to like, I don't know, make something with. children, a crawling zombie, a brainless zombie. I'm not gonna go to the fence for this stuff. We can take care of this here. All right, character's freaking out a little bit after that, but all well. Tough. Yeah, I've never used those tear gas sprayers before. Actually, I'm gonna take Snake's seatbelt because we can actually use those in like different crafting recipes, I think. Well, maybe not that destroyed, but I don't know. It's important to kind of have seat belts in the vehicles you're using. Like if you don't have a seatbelt and you crash into something, your character can like fly through the windshield and get launched. So uh, you know, maybe bother with that. All right, do a bunch more of these zombies. That paramilitary zombies catching up to us quick. I mean, I figured they'd break through eventually, but I was hoping it would take a little while longer. Catch our breath real quick. All right, nice. This guy had some good stuff on him. I'm not going to take those. Cool. That. Unload that. Thread. Character's a bit upset here. Here, you can have some caffeinated chewing gum, I guess. And you can drink the Diet Cola too, I suppose. That didn't really fix any of our issues, but it should have made them slightly better, I guess. Nice. Now, check this out. A semi-automatic clone of the Czech Republic Standard Infantry Carbine. Sold for civilian sport shooting and recreational use. This modular rifle makes use of the 7.62 by 39 Soviet cartridge and uses proprietary magazines. Except this one's in 5.56 by 4.5, which is still a Russian round, I believe. Oh no, this is the 5.56 NATO. Never mind. So this one's been converted to use 5.56. Um, oh right, yeah. I think the Russian version of 5.56 is the 5.45. Um, not the 5.56. Because generally they use they use that 7.62 by 39. That's like the main round that like the AKs and stuff were chambered in. Um, and the Mosins were chambered in 7.62 by 51. I think it's 51R. That's what the Mosins were chambered in and stuff. Um, yeah, but like the 7.62 by 51R is essentially the Russian equivalent to like the American like 30-06, as far as I recall. As far as I recall, more or less. It might be a bit older of a round, but it's basically the same thing, more or less. Like, or not the same thing, but like equivalent. Anyway, yeah, this is kind of cool. The Czechs are known for making decent guns, so it's probably an okay gun. I mean, it's a clone of a Czech gun, so it's probably actually not very good, but clones of guns tend to not be very good. You want, like, the actual guns themselves. Like, the clones of guns just usually are bad. Like, usually, because they're usually cheaply made. Apparently, I didn't bandage up any of my wounds. I thought I had done that a while ago, but I must have forgot. So I was sitting here, I was sitting here wondering why nothing was like healing or anything. All right. Oh man, they smashed up the downspout. I'm not sure if I've climbed on this roof to check and see if there's anything on it value yet or not. So, oh, wires. I'll take the wires. Sure. Are the Hellraiser movies good? Like I've seen some of them, as I think, but I don't really remember anything from them. Like I have like a vague memory or something of like the one main like villain character or whatever, like walking down a street or something. That's like all I have in my brain of them. It's hard to tell what's actually fence and what's not because like there's just so much blood everywhere. It kind of covers everything. Too bad. I don't know if the badges are like usable for anything. It might be easier to haul some of these bodies into like the same spot actually. That might make it a little easier to kind of just move some of these bodies out of the way here. Um, I should probably be wearing a tactical vest. I've found a couple of them, but I mean, these ones aren't really worth wearing. This one's destroyed. This one's filthy, so I have to clean first. But um, yeah, yeah, I should probably be wearing one of those. It'd be nice to have. I mean, I guess I don't really have too much of a use for it quite yet, because I don't have like um, they're really just a good spot to put your like extra handgun magazines and stuff at. Fire still going. Copper. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. I'm gonna go through this through all these ashes and stuff once the fire finishes burning out. And Actually, can I disassemble these rolling trash cans? I might want to disassemble some of them for the coasters or casters or whatever, because it might be useful to like make some kind of like mobile generator or something with those casters on it. Getting close. Oh, oops. Come on, zombies. Man, they really are taking their sweet time, huh? Ow. Owie. Sure. Shoot some stuff real quick. It's up here. I don't know if we have it in us to fight another feral human right now, to be honest. It's a raven. Zombie dog. This is the dojo right here. I was really hoping to get around to searching that in this episode, but we spent so long clearing out all these zombies. My character's so injured, so we might not get around to that. But we have killed a lot of zombies this time. Hits are really effective. All right, I remember this. Fortunately, it sounds like there are zombies in the dojo, which that's unfortunate, but we'll figure it out. Computer science book, that's good. We're gonna need the computer hacking skill to do stuff. Liquid bandages, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure why you'd have glass walls in your bathroom. That sounds fucking horrible. That sounds really bad. Okay. You gotta be careful here. Oh, a feral soldier, that's awful. Uh, alright, that actually scares me quite a lot. Alright. I think we're just too injured right now to take care of a feral soldier, like legitimately. Um, maybe I could lure him over to the fence, but they're too smart. Like he'd know there's a gap here, then like go through the gap and just come in to get me. Um, kind of like how I ran around in circles at that storage unit place with like the deranged axemen. Like they do the same thing. Um, let me drop all my stuff off. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Uh, it's getting a little late-ish anyway, I suppose. It's like 6 p.m. What do I want to do? Um, right. Okay. So I'm gonna drive back to base and because there's a few things I want to do, but my character, like our character here, his torso is almost like destroyed. Like his torso is about to cave in, so all of his ribs are broken.
All right, everyone. I know it's a little bit of a weird ending, I suppose, but I'm still experimenting with all of my like editing and recording and how I want my videos to be laid out. So I am going to end episode 8 here. I'm Silent Bracken. Like and subscribe and hit that bell icon or whatever. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.